Hello, and welcome to another community update for Novusphere. Today is January 26th, and it's T-1 to the launch of Discussions.app. With me, I have the amazing Brian, Asphyxia, and Fix. Unfortunately, two of them are not going to be speaking tonight. So why don't you say hi, Brian?
Hello, everybody.
So today is the day before the big launch. We were just talking about this a little bit beforehand. I am slightly nervous because we have migrated the entire beta.discussions posts over to discussions.app. So discussions.app is live. And yeah, so even though we are technically a day before the launch, you could go try it out now, and I highly recommend that you do. So this switch from where we were marketing ourselves as eos.discussions.app, now we're marketing ourselves as discussions.app, and that's our first step towards using EOS as kind of what it was intended, which was as a background technology. And it also marks our start to launch discussions.app onto as many blockchains as reasonable. So we are going to, after discussions.app is up and running, bug free, we have community partners using it, and building their communities on the platform. We're gonna start looking into launching onto other blockchains, and one of the first ones we're looking at is TLOS. And the reason for that is because TLOS and EOS has very similar technologies. That doesn't mean we're limited to that branch of blockchain technology. It's just the easiest, most logical technical next step. So with that, I want to invite Brian to come speak a little bit about discussions.app and his revenue model, because I know we don't talk about the business side of the application all too much, just because we didn't feel like we have convincing enough product, and we haven't really figured out the revenue model before, but now we have. So Brian, do you want to walk our listeners through that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So Discussion's business model actually comes in several different phases. The first one is the tipping aspect of it. We will be charging a 0.1% fee on all tips that are sent. So like, for example, if A sends 1 Atmos to B will receive 0.999 Atmos, and then the foundation will receive 0.001 Atmos tokens. These tokens will then be split 20-80 between 20% to the foundation and 80% to the community and token holders. The reasoning behind this is because we want to further develop discussions and other Atmos projects with this foundation balance.
Yep. So you heard it. Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, so how we're going to split the 80% back to token holders is either through burning tokens, like buying tokens off the exchange and burning them, or they will be distributed back as dividends. Like so 80% of the fees that we hold on to will be redistributed back to token holders.
So I think we're still working out exactly how, if we are gonna burn it, or how we are gonna pay out the dividends, because we can't really pay out in real time. That would just cost a lot of resources. But definitely let us know what you think is the best approach. I know personally, I think the team internally favors paying out dividends rather than burning, just because burning it seems to have a less rewarding feeling towards it. So yeah.
Yeah, the net effect will essentially be the same.
Yeah.
But we do value your input, so we're looking forward to hearing back from you guys.
Exactly. So yeah, that's basically that. We're also gonna have staking coming online very soon at the end of February. I think as what Asphyxia mentioned. Once that's in place, we're gonna start working on a more complex staking system. The staking system that's gonna come at the end of February is just you locking up your tokens in exchange for more tokens. In the future, obviously, we will have specialized software that we will like our super users, if you will. It's like another level of participation where you run the Atmos DB software and you will collect the dividends, but also the portion of the transaction fee to keep the network healthy. So that's what we're thinking. Let me know if I miss anything, Brian.
No, that's all. Sounds good. I believe Asphyxia did post about made a post about Atmos staking. So please take a look at it if you guys want to learn more about it, or send us a message.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, so launch is tomorrow. Go check it out. I'm gonna have an interview with Corey, along with our partners, Blockbase, Boy, MPT, and Plum is gonna be on another day, just because Damon, the founder of Plum, lives in Australia. I'm currently in Lisbon, and Corey's in Miami. So it's a little bit harder to coordinate those 3 time zones. And I'm gonna have another interview on MBlue, so I'm gonna be making the rounds on the EOS influencers. And if you know anybody that would like to talk to us about our project, please let me know, DM me, and I'll do my best to reach out to them and get as much attention for the project as possible.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anyone typing anything, so I'm gonna assume that is a wrap.
All right.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably just jump on Discord, just because it's launch, and yeah, definitely go check out discussions.app. We put a lot of work into it, a lot of hours. Big shout out to Asphyxia and Gux, even though Gux is one of our contractors. He's probably not gonna listen to this, but I really want to thank these 2 developers for really putting in the work and making sure the whole application is nice and smooth. And I couldn't have imagined we would have a product like this if you told me a year ago with our beginning website. So we came a long way.
Definitely check out the universal ID and like the seamless integration with like wallets as well.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a lot more usable and user friendly than it was before.
I would dare say our application would be the most user friendly application on EOS.
For sure.
With that, I'm Jack, and I am out.
All right, I'm out as well. Bye.
See ya.